We're at the Rusty Butcher compound. We've got 220 horsepower Harley-Davidson dirt bikes, woo! 2 long travel e-bikes, and a whole lot of bad decisions. She's fun.
I should just go get my Nightster.
Here we are. We are inside the shop of none other than Mark from Rusty Butcher.
So this is my little shop that we built in Tennessee, 4,000 square foot building. Then I have a divider that's the catch-all to spill from motorcycles going on that side or the leather goods from spilling on this side. But yeah, it's my shop.
Did you put the divider in?
No, I don't know how to do anything in construction. The Amish built that.
Yeah?
Yep. As most of you guys know who have followed me for years, my bike of choice is Sportster. I think I have, I don't know, 18 or 19 of them, and this is where they're all stored, apparently. So
If you can't find one to buy, it's because Mark's got them all.
I bought it. Any $500 Sportster's mine, buddy. Don't even. I'm already on the way. But yeah, dude, I've been doing the Sportster thing for 10 years, and it's been my bike of choice from sub builds to off-road builds to this is like my moto one. These are more off-road desert racing. This is my first desert racing one. This is a chopper one. This is one I built a million years ago that's got FXRP fairing and bags on it. Road race, and I for some reason have this tank slapped on there so I could get it off the floor. Flat trackers. We're doing this one right now for TMMR. So this weekend with these guys, I'm gonna smoke them on this Sportster, and their dynos aren't gonna do shit.
Our
The
dynos.
baby teacup dyno. Sorry.
We're at teacup dynos?
Yeah, teacup dyno.
We're on the new dynos.
Yeah, on the new dynos.
Yes, new and improved.
Yeah.
We're going to bring the heat. I'm going to use horsepower to make up for my lack of off-road talent.
I don't need anything other than no brains, and we're good.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have fun and go up the hill.
Got balls to clank, brother. I'm just here to have fun with my friends. I do not care about competition. That's a fucking lie. I'm very competitive, and I'm here to kick Mark's ass. That's what's going on.
My goal is to make Sportsters beat everyone. So anyone who's not on Sportsters getting their ass handed.
Except for resale value.
Fuck it. There's no. Okay.
That's why he has 19.
I don't lie about
You can't
shit.
get rid of them.
Any dude who's into Sportsters, there is absolutely no fucking resale value. But they are fun as fuck.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, you don't buy any
That's why I
Harley.
have 19 of them.
You never buy a Harley for an investment. You never buy a Harley because it's a good bike or any of that shit. You buy it for the self-respect, the pride, and the joy of building and dumping all your money into something that you can say is yours.
And to rev that shit for the boys, brother.
That's right. Yeah, you got to rev bomb that shit when you pull up to bike night.
Yeah.
Otherwise, who are you? What are you even doing? Show me your dyno.
Oh, the dyno. I just charged the battery too. We should be good. And you know what boings are?
No.
You guys don't boing it? Hot dogs? Shaboings?
Shaboings, the hot
Yeah,
dog?
Shaboings.
Oh, man. Oh, you got to get the grill going.
No, dude, there's a hot dog roller on the front.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, if you're going to have a real performance dyno and it doesn't have a hot dog roller on the front, are you even performing? I mean, let's get down to brass tacks here.
Yeah, you just perform for boyfriends.
Yes. It's got an extension cord on it, too. That's pretty sick.
For the hot dog roller.
Dude, the gas tank is super sick.
Look at the inverter on the back.
Yes.
Rolls the dogs, steam the buns.
Keep
That's
your
a
life.
plate for another bike, brother.
Oh, my God.
You're gonna have to cut that one.
Does that all work?
Yeah. The battery's fucking charging up, it will. Hey, look. This is a factory Harley core.
Yeah?
You haven't seen any of my videos, dude? This is all internally wired, and it's fucking ready to rip. You know, I got my skull mirrors, I got my skull tank, skull thingy. I got
some
this.
of them T-bars on there? Those are T-bars. Yeah.
Kitchen billet swing arm, too. That's
Yeah.
There's the performance. Yeah.
Dude, the performance stump pegs too.
Yep.
They have the grip, so your feet don't slip.
Oh my God! That tops the valve stem cap, Sean, pretty hard right there.
Yeah,
Some dude sold me on those. He said the ribs are for gripping and stunning, and then the tips are for scraping when you do donuts.
Yeah, just the tip.
Yeah.
Man,
And
the gas tank is
super
honestly
lightweight.
unbelievable.
Air cleaner, you know,
Oh yeah,
and ready to roll.
that's off a Chevy, isn't it?
I don't know.
Fucking foot pegs. Where do you find dick foot pegs?
Martian machine, dude.
Somebody just made
Those are
them.
my signature ones. He posted a video that I did the molds for those.
Really?
Yeah.
Full mast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Hard as a diamond right there.
That's probably the nicest performance dyno I've seen in a long time, at least build quality wise.
You know what's funny? Is I bought, okay, these tins came off a bike I bought 5 miles down the road that had a part that I've been after for 9 years. So that bike had a Baker 6-speed Sportster transmission in it.
Wow.
Yeah. So I finally got my Baker 6, and it came with those sick-ass tins. I'm like, those are staying with me, dude.
Yeah, that gas tank is phenomenal.
Yeah. So I got my fucking Baker 6-speed out of that, and then I sold the bike, and I'm into that trans like $300 now.
That trans is worth more than 4 Sportsters.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't make them anymore.
We have people that like buy our wheels and stuff for Sportsters, and our wheels are expensive.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, man, put them on an 03 Sportster. And I'm like, are you
Yeah.
really sure you want
You're
to do
like
that?
me, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, all right. You could just not buy the wheels and buy another Sportster.
Yeah, I did a video on this one of how to paint your mags, and I was just riding down the road spray painting the wheel. I'm telling you, dude, you guys gotta get a dumb bike you just don't give a flying fuck about.
It sounds
And
like
then
a
you can
brilliant
put
time.
like power inverters to plug in fans and
And just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Should we do that? Should we get some goofy shit and just start building some? Because this looks like a lot of fun.
It
I love
is.
the funny. The funny is really where it's at.
My buddy Mosport does that swing arm.
Yeah.
He does like pretty much all of our parts designing, and he's like needed a test dummy for that swing arm, and I'm like, dude, I could put it on a bike that'll be sick and we'll get 1,000 views, or you could send it to me and I could put it on the dyno and we'll get 1,000,000 views. So I put it on the dyno.
Dude, the problem with those pegs is you got to keep fucking rubbing them or your fucking feet fall off.
They get smaller if you
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. And you got no foot peg left. Got to
If you
keep.
don't rub them, they don't stay the full length. You know,
And when it's cold too.
dude,
they
sit on
come-
it. See your cockpit on that thing.
Cockpit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sit on it. You could,
yeah. You're in the
You have to-
cockpit for sure. Hold my.
you have to look through the peepholes to
Oh yeah. How do you ride this fucker?
straight.
Yo, the bars flex so hard.
What do you expect? They're 3 feet.
Have you pulled a wheelie on this?
Oh yeah.
You did
Oh,
really?
yeah. Tons of wheels.
Like got it up there and.
I mean enough.
I learned how to wheelie on 15-inch T-bars. That's how we all started back in the day, and it was like you felt like you were this deep, but you're
Yeah.
really like this, like this. Man, this is something else.
How do the pegs feel?
Grippy, right?
I like that you chose not to go with solid bushing, so you have the movement.
Yeah. For all the jumping.
Listen to this.
It helps gets the dogs rolling.
Yeah. You should hear it when I go down the dirt road. Hot dogs are flying in my face and trying to get out of the property.
Riding through this world.
All
All alone. Oh, this is dope, dude.
This fairing has like 20 coats of paint on it too.
The front brake's not hooked up. I like that too.
Yeah, I never bled it.
Bluetooth.
Oh, I don't even have the fucking
Yeah, they're 100% Bluetooth,
front
wireless.
Front brakes are for sun
Yeah, it
dudes.
feels pretty rideable. Front brakes are for
Disagree with
students.
that.
This is a performing done. When you stand up, it's so tall. I thought for sure I was going over. I had
That
to,
bike's as tall as you.
I had to step off the curb flash right there.
This thing's taller than both Mark and I.
Oh, that's leather. That's
Yeah,
nice
man.
leather goods, right?
I was like, it needs a fucking tall windshield. I was like, I don't have shit but leather, so I just put a... And it's stiffer and shit now because of all the paint.
Oh.
This has been painted from the old dyno like 100 times.
Speaking of leather, let's go look at some leather goods. I might make some.
All right.
I was telling Mark earlier last night we were over here talking. My dad used to do a lot of leather tooling and crystal meth too, but they went hand in hand. I felt like, get a little tuned up on the geeter and then really get down to carbon on some leather. He was pretty good at it.
I don't do that. I just drink Diet Coke.
Yeah, he's on a different kind of coke, but understandable. Also, a lot nicer leather goods than what my dad was making.
All right, you want to make a belt?
Yeah,
All right.
I definitely do.
So we're going to start here. You're going to make everything. What color did you want?
Black.
All right, you want it black. Okay, so right now we're going to bevel the edges a little bit. So you're going to feed this in here, like that. See this thing? How it's really sharp?
Holy shit, it is.
So go like this, lift up, and then as you're lifting, pull it, and then you'll be able to grab it.
Go aggressive with the pull.
No, you just got slow. Everything with leather is slow and steady, not about force and speed. So that just pulls it through for you. Okay. Now put this down and push it forward so you don't leather up. And then go straight. Don't go up because you'll put lines on it. Nice and slow. See how beveling that edge? Makes it a little bit round. Okay, so then we do.
Nice ass leather, huh? There's also some animals that we're gonna go look at later on that are pretty forking awesome.
Herman Oak. That's the
Herman
tannery
Oak?
that does this one. I have the package down there.
Soft.
Alright, so you're gonna get this. We're gonna try to waste the least amount possible. See how my die goes right here? That's where the cut's gonna be. So you want the tip right here.
Good.
So you're gonna fit this into the machine like that. Pull that nice and slow. All the way down, you'll still go through. Keep going, keep going. Alright.
That's satisfying.
Yeah. We'll pull that out. The other piece is trash. Okay. What size pants are you?
36.
36, so you're a 38 belt then.
Yeah, I'm a 36 right here, and I'm on the last.
Okay. So, I grab the S&M pen. I've made thousands of belts with this pen.
Yeah.
So, see the 38 line? Just give yourself a line where 38 is. And then you want a plain belt, or do you want a pattern all over it, or do you want a stamp? We got a bunch of different roller dies here that you can choose from.
You know, I had a guy that builds custom belts. He made me a custom belt, and it says "bad motherfucker" real big across the back of it.
Redbeard, right?
Yeah, he's very religious. And he's like, you know, I don't really normally allow profanity in my house, Kruesi. He goes, so for you, I guess I'll do it at night after the kids go to sleep. I was like, fuck yeah, dude, it was awesome.
So I have chain belt, the snake one, all the Harley engines, barbed wire. This is, I call it flash because it looks like tattoo flash. You can do the Bucci pattern.
Yeah.
It's like Gucci, but this one's cool.
I
Yeah.
love it. I think I'm keen on the snake.
This one's kind of like a pain in the dick.
I fucking get off on this shit. I love making stuff, like all this
Don't
kind
get
of stuff.
anything
but-
sticky on any of my machines. But.
No sticky.
Alright. So our goal here is to, this is the widest part of the design. So I line it up.
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited right now. We go to rustybutcher.com.
Yeah.
rustybutcher.com. You too can not make your own leather goods, but Mark will make them for you and can sell you some really sick shit if you go there and check it out. It's got a lot of dope stuff, and it's all handmade by him right here in Tennessee, America. It's American made.
Put it right there. Push that thing slowly in there. I'm gonna check the pressure as it's coming out. Make sure the stamp looks good.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Ooh, look at that guy.
So next, I'll do this one just because this one's a bit more precise on feeling.
Whoa. What do you do that for?
So when you bend it, it's not super thick.
Oh, hell yeah.
What color hardware do you want? We have brass, black, antique, or chrome.
Go brass.
Hand
Oh,
made.
damn.
Watch your fingers, and then remember it's just about slow and pressure. So just you know, you fucking, you know,
A little squeeze.
yeah, just a little same thing.
Making snaps. Snap.
Spit shine. Done. You're hired.
Yeah, dude. That is sick. That feels really nice.
Getting better.
Oh, it is
Better.
dialed too. Hold on.
Wear it like that the rest of the day, like a pilgrim. Right there, like
Yeah.
like a pilgrim.
Pilgrim, Sam. Smashing. Absolute dreams out here. Oh, this is solid. Thank you.
Good.
That was a sick experience all the way around.
Yeah, anytime anyone wants about it, try to get them to make it.
Solid silver and gold one, but that's just my favorite. I like it. That's right. So comment down below if you guys would be stoked on a Kruesi Originals Rusty Butcher collab belt. That would be super dope.
And matching wallet set. You can do it.
And a matching wallet would also be sick.
We make boxes where it all comes in a whole thing. It looks cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot. That was a fucking rad experience.
I miss that smell. I don't smell it anymore.
Oh,
It's like it smells
man.
like leather in here, and I'm like, I don't even smell
Yeah,
it.
like it's so.
It just takes me to a warm place. Just like a man,
Cozy.
get a good hit of the inside of that.
Just doing Wallace and watching Dad.
Doing wall punch. Oh, I love me a good wallet. Let me get a hit of that wallet there, brother.
Want a hit?
Yeah, go something get me by.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's
It is nice.
all right. What else? You want to show us anything else?
Yeah, I got a bunch of shit in here. I can show you. So this is sick. Kind of divided up. Like this is the leather factory. Over there is my shipping department for Rusty Butcher, and then this is like my new shipping department for the parts brand, which is Hooligan Racing. We make everything you could ever imagine to turn a Sportster into an off-road racing machine. It's all tested by me. We've done multiple 100+ mile races in the desert, from the mid 400 to the Bilwell 100 to fucking just a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah.
So everything's beaten.
Tried and true.
Yep. Like this is all you need to make a Honda dirt bike front end work on a Harley.
There is not a lot of companies out there in the performance Harley-Davidson world. In fact, if you guys can get down in the comments below and name 5 companies that the owners actually shred on motorcycles, I'll probably give you
I got the
something.
hardware to prove it.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've crashed. I've beaten these bikes to shit. I mean, you guys will see in a minute. The jumps that we do here are not small by any means, and
That I guarantee everyone watching, the camera is not going to do how big this shit is out here justice. It is pretty fucking unreal, and it's gonna be a hell of a day.
You think you get tall? If I like sit in the middle of the double, you think you'll clear me, like over me?
I cleared an F350 dually in the middle.
I'll stand right there and then you
caravan,
can jump me.
Yeah.
For size.
It's huge. Like the run-ups on it probably 8 feet tall, and it's
They're fun. They're good jumps.
back to the thing. When you're buying performance parts, and they're like buying it from somebody that's like gonna build you a race bike or gonna build you a stunt bike or a hill climb bike or an off-road bike or anything, if they're not actually doing that shit themselves, maybe keep shopping.
That's my biggest pet peeve with the Harley thing is
Yeah.
all these companies like kind of cater towards off-road Harleys, and they don't show up to any off-road events. They don't do any off-road.
They've never been off-road.
They've never been off-road, and they sell people junk that falls apart, and they end up having to pay more in the end for my stuff because they've already bought their stuff first, you know.
Yes.
And like, dude,
Performance is not a style.
I perform.
I perform. I'm well performing. In fact, we've got a new sponsor coming in that's going to help with that even more.
I'm actually wearing the shirt. Parts are not performance.
That's tight. What I always try to do with this company is solve a problem that no one knows we have. So in the industry, for you to get a dirt bike rear rim, which is 18-inch size rim, you need a Harley hub. Came out with a 36-hole hub that a dirt bike rim goes right on.
Laces right too. Damn.
So, we have some cool shit. We do. Like literally wheels, rear sets, exhausts. I do people's suspension to make the front ends work. Like this is a full front end from Race Tech that we did. This one's lowered 3 inches. That's what you need to do for 16.5 shocks. Revalve and everything for the weight of the Harley. Like there's a ton of shit that goes into these. ASV kits. We made a clutch cable that fits Harley primary to straight to the ASV. So I sell those. But skid plates, we do all kinds of shit, dude.
The skid plate's sick, dude.
Yeah, I like those.
Oh, yeah, it is very sick.
I'll show you this one.
Yeah, that's rad.
So that you should also be marketing to the stunt rider world, because you know how many little stunt rider Sportster guys hit us up on skid plates? Because we used to make them for Sportsters 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And we sold like crazy, but they were make we kind of quit. That would sell.
Yep.
100%.
That's what I realized a while ago is like 90% of the parts I make work for stunt.
Yeah.
Like, here's another thing in the stunt world that dudes always blow their gas caps off, or the oil caps. So
Yeah. Oh, 100% they do.
yeah, so we made these little expanding fucking plugs that just look cool.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
A good hand cranker too, like that.
Wide fucking open. Sportster stuff is going to be available on KruesiOriginals.com. Look out for Rusty Butcher skid plates and those oil plugs right there. For every $5 you spend, won't win you shit because we're not giving nothing away right now. But yeah,
I just did a video on talking shit on people who do that. You're that guy?
yeah, we do that. Yeah. Yeah, we give bikes away from
Let's
time to
cut
time,
the
not
video.
all the
We've
time.
been doing it longer though.
Oh yeah, like
We're on like fucking 20 now.
You're supposed to gift these to people.
oh yeah.
That one says don't eat shit.
I haven't had one of these since probably 2006.
You guys need to get on those.
You know
When I
your
got
keys
my,
need
bought my
this.
first Harley in 2006, I was sitting in my fucking living room watching TV, and this is in Sweet Home, Oregon. Fucking knock on my door. Some dude I don't even know is at my front door. He's like, "Heard you got a Harley, brother. Figured I'd get you a bell." And he got me a bell and introduced himself. "We should go riding sometime." And then he left. I never saw that dude again
That's tight.
in my life. Yeah, just a small ass town. Everybody knows everybody. So the other
That
dude
dude-
on a Harley in town brought me a bell.
That dude is commenting on your YouTube saying he fucking helped you in the beginning, huh?
Yeah.
He's like, I helped build this guy.
Yeah.
Didn't even hit me
He
back.
didn't even
If
know
you,
about
if you are
bells.
watching, and my bad, I've had like 5 concussions in the last 4 years. I don't really remember anything from my youth, but say what's up. Reach
Yeah.
out to me.
Shout out door guy.
Well,
I could show you one more area.
let's go one more area, and we're getting
The
outside.
hangout.
We're going to go get dirty.
We gotta fix bikes first, dude.
We've got 2 crazy new Nightster products that we're going to be putting on and testing at Rusty Butcher's compound today. Whole point of us being here, we got very excited about a bunch of other stuff, but big new stuff. Finally, real suspension for the Nightster is out. We've got big stuff coming from a little bit of Kruesi Originals, and we've got another new part that we're going to be putting on right now. Then we're going to do some testing. We're going to do some big air with the big man over here. Then he's got probably one of the sickest yard mountain bike tracks I've ever rode. Well, I've ever rode, period, ever seen, period. And we're going to go rip that up on the e-bikes. It's going to be a big day of shredding, whole bunch of dope shit, and we're going to start right now. Here's part number 1. This one's a big one. This is our first finish prototype for the Nightster skid plate. The most important part is right here. This is to protect this gas tank that's flopping around down there like a big old piece of ass just getting ready to be tapped by a rock real hard. And we're gonna smash into some stuff. Mark has a monster enduro-cross track with like logs to smash over, giant tires, 2 rock beds that look like some shit I've plowed through on South Mountain in Phoenix on a mountain bike. So we're gonna need this. It's gonna get tested really hard. We're gonna smash this thing really hard today. Really hard today. So I'm gonna put this on first so I can jack up the back and then put on the new big surprise that everybody's been waiting for, and I know you've been waiting for it because you've been blowing us the fork up about it for a long time, and it's here, and it's finally happening. Right now, I'm gonna put this dude on. It's only 5 bolts. And it's sick. It's made out of 5150 aluminum. Very tough, very thick. Very light. Got the cutouts for the oil drain, everything, so you never have to take it off. It's gonna be a good time. It'd be really cool to wrap the whole thing with some sponsor shit too if you were stunt riding one of these and doing wheelies.
You ready? Are you ready? Are you sure? Positive? 100%.
Oh yeah.
That is a Nowaskey Performance rear shock for a Harley-Davidson Nightster.
Wait. There's more to it than that. That is a Kruesi Originals Signature Series Nowaskey Nightster suspension. That's a prototype. That one doesn't have a Kruesi Original shit on it. But that is coming on strong. And we got a whole bunch of spring rates. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to test, and we're going to dial them in on a fucking dirt track and dirt jumps. Is any other Harley-Davidson suspension company out there doing that? Besides Race Tech with Rusty Butcher, but he doesn't count.
I always just don't count. Everyone just expects me to jump fucking Harleys.
These were sent with 100-pound springs, but they sent us 115 springs. He recommends we start with the 100 just because this bike is so light. So, yeah, we're going to start here, throw them on, rip around a little bit, and go from there. Well, so far so good. The bolt fits through the heim joint. That's very important when you're installing suspension.
You She's on, bolted up really easily, even though the spacers aren't attached, which they will all be welded together when the final product comes out. You know what, let me give you a nice look. You see?
Mm-hmm.
These are 14 and a half, dead on. So go ahead, these are like, yeah, your 1/2 inch of sag, that's perfect. So Trent is got the 100 spring on there, that's the softest one. He's sitting at a 1/2 inch of sag right now, which is really dialed, and it feels really good. For me, it's almost 1 inch of sag, which still feels really good, and I think for off-road purposes, what kind of sag do you run, Mark?
I don't even know how to spell that.
You don't set the suspension up? You just put it on right out the box and head on down the road?
Oh, man, dude.
That's what men do. Real man of genius. Well, I'm gonna go a little heavier spring on mine because I'm a little girthier. And the easy way to do that is just
They have 65 clicks also.
like this. 115. Now, in comparison to a Harley on a Dyna, a 130 spring is really light for what we would normally do. I run a 170 spring on my Dyna, and the Nightster is just that much lighter. I'm gonna set this dude right to seated. 0 lash right there, and then I'm gonna measure this and I'm gonna put 1 inch on it. Sounds about dialed to me. And then slap her on the bike, and I say we just go ripping. Trent's got the compression and the rebound and everything wide open right now. We're just gonna run these in the dirt and see how they feel. Having the skid plate's gonna make things real nice for jacking this dude up. I think when we get done with this, we should have a little game of bike out on the enduro-cross track. There's a whole bunch of nasty obstacles over there, which I confidently think I could get across 50% of them at this point.
Oh, you're going
But
for 100%.
OE Plus versus OE Extreme versus completely something something else out of this realm that, you know. I think we have the advantage, to be honest, just age and shit, you know. I think the swelling in my vertebrae is probably better than his over there. So that alone is going to really keep me moving.
Like shooting with film, at least with this camera, I don't have like a fancy zoom lens. I got a fixed 50 on this thing, so like I gotta like plan out and like really be like vigilant of my shots. Yo, turn around, come here.
Well, that was gnarly. That's big.
It's big.
Yeah, you're going big on that thing. That's big dirt bike jumps. Well,
You want to learn how to go with the tire?
do a little fucking game of bike out here.
Let's do it.
I lost.
Yeah, I don't know how confident I feel on most of it, but I'm gonna give her hell.
I don't think I could hit any of that on this thing without like severely fucking it up.
I can tell you what's a bit. The tires are good. Like, they look scary, but it's just like popping the front tire a little bit.
These don't work that way.
Come on!
I mean, I'm down. Let's hit some shit. Let's start out small. Let's see what she does.
I think that one's your best bet. That one's literally a roller.
Rubber tire there.
Yeah, it's super mellow.
I'm just worried about like straight, just dead high centering right on top.
You're fine. It just stops.
Okay, well,
I've high centered them.
I guess that's the first one. All right, well, game of bike starts right now, and Mark set it off with the thing I'm scared of the most, the tall tire thing. I'm not going. I'll take the letter on the big one.
I'll do it on the Nightster for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right.
I'm down for that. All right, well, f me.
Just
Let's
go
go.
slow to it. Like way slower than you think.
Slow?
Yeah.
Just
You
creep
don't
up.
want to fucking launch flat.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I should have my camera on. Yeah, you can just ride over it.
Yeah, you can literally almost just cruise it. You gassed it right at the lip and brought the front end up. So when
I
it
thought
came
I'd have to
down,
bounce over it a little bit. Oh, that's hot. Jesus Christ. Woo! Okay.
everything on a Harley is way slower than you think.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh man. That hurt in so many ways.
Yeah, your front end was like probably this high in the air and it just, you missed the whole landing.
Yeah.
It was like, doosh, right into the ground.
Dude, it fucking popped me so fucking hard. Like,
I know. That's why I told you, go as slow as you possibly can over it.
oh my God, that hurt. You think I could just ride over that without high centering?
You could bear it. Just flip the like front wheel like a.
I'm scared the shit out of me. That hurt.
You could almost roll it as long as you kind of have the front wheel like up a smidge.
That sounds so much better.
It might work.
Yeah. The tires are super compliant. If you hit them, they just squish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get high centered for sure.
You just gotta like bump the front a little bit.
Yeah, like as soon as I hit it with the skid plate, it just squished in.
Down.
Go straight. Skid plate works. Skid plate definitely works. I smashed it off of there. So, Brent's got a B. Huh? You got B? You got over that? Did you get over that?
No, I'm not even trying that. It's like I'm sitting on the ground right here.
Trent got a B. I made it over both.
I should just make this even. I should just go get my Nightster.
Let's do nice.
Since I have the most skills on all this, I'll
Yeah.
get the least suspension, most stock bike. I'm okay with that.
I think it'd be hilarious if anything too.
Now, if he hits that on the Nightster, I'm gonna have to hit it.
I think you could get over it. You just got to give it just the tiniest little blurp wheelie and then smash onto it. But like, by tiny, I mean almost don't do anything.
The only thing is, every time I've taken this off any sort of lift, the front end just like it doesn't dip, it like dives down.
Well, you don't have, like, you could literally just ride over it too and probably just, I just let my legs flail off the side and I let the skid plate scrape over the top of it.
Yeah.
Fucking hurt real bad. Like, I was seeing stars. What? I was like this. Oh my God!
As soon as I saw you hit it the first, I was like, I'm not doing that.
I hit it way too aggressive. I think I was gonna have to pop over it, you know, like, but dude, that thing pops. The front end's pretty stiff on it. I need to soften it up for sure. Wow. Wow. That was an experience.
See, like it just dips.
Well, we're evened up. Now it's a Nightster game of off-road stunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever seen that before? I haven't.
Leaking. What am I leaking?
Coolant.
From where?
The bottom right there. Yeah!
Woo! Woo! That's way better. Yeah. That's the difference to me. She's
It's treacherous. I'd say my front end is far too stiff for this. I need to take some freeload out of it for sure. She pogos me right up over things, but got over it. What are we doing next? Trent's got...
I'm at BI. I'm probably out.
Trent's by.
Yeah, I'm out.
You can still run that.
I mean, I don't really want to. I don't want to f it up the first day out here.
Yeah.
We got a whole weekend of riding.
You want to try the Sportster?
I do actually. I do want to try that later. I want to try this one at least.
On the Sportster?
Yeah.
This one's easy.
It seems like the most mellow one here.
It's just continuous speed.
Yeah,
like right
you
out
just
of the corner.
roll into it. Are you in first, second, or
I don't do anything in second gear. I've never jumped in second.
first?
I've cleared 85 feet in first gear. Dude, you look how much I sunk in. I rolled in there, it was like.
First time I went up that, it was like, you know, he's like, look where you want to go. Yeah. I got it all the way up, and right when I got to the top, I looked right at that big old pound of dirt, and I just went right for it. And I was like, and I got back up, went back and hit it again. But I also have a busted coolant reservoir still, so probably gonna steal Mark's and then eventually send him one when I remember, and it'll probably be a year from now that he gets it. You know how it goes. What's today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 more days of riding. Broke it on the first day. Welcome to the Rusty Butcher compound.
Yep, I'm gonna go adjust some risers and tighten them down because I never torqued them because I was gonna play with them and adjust them, and about took them off up there. That was a lot of fun. I think I'll go crank these down, and I'm gonna have to move all my fucking hand controls. But after all this, everything that we've hit, all the logs, the rocks, the bumps, the jumps, I honestly haven't noticed the suspension on the back, so I feel like it must be doing really good. My front suspension, stiff. It don't feel good at all. The back feels amazing. Like, I hooked right up and pulled right up that hill again. I didn't have any trouble getting traction. It feels good in the jumps. It doesn't feel like the bottom backs, doesn't feel like the back bottoms out at all. It feels good. I need to go adjust some handlebars. I want to hit that again. I want to hit it from the creek again.
Yeah, I know, Little Creek. As soon as I rolled in it started sinking. I'm like, oh, we're.
Yeah. Oh, I want to get it. I think it come out of that thing.
That 90 going up just makes it a little bit harder.
I need to tilt my bars back just a little bit. I do got Archetype Manufacturing adjustable risers, so I'm going to bring this back just a little bit because I'm like reaching too hard to like get up on the seat or anything.
Russ.
Hey, bud. What you doing?
What the teacup Dinah?
Noise for?
He's a teacup giraffe. Again, noodle neck. I was watching him. I was trying to jump off. Yeah. This little bin is just like random nice shit.
It ain't looking good.
Dude, look at it. We could probably thread that in there.
Yeah.
If it leaks a little bit, it's better than not being attached.
Yeah.
And then the hose can just go straight to that.
Big ass.
Oh, we can get it on there.
Force it, yeah. A little bit of lube.
Yeah.
So I put these risers on straight, and I just finger tightened them on because I planned on adjusting them down the road because these are Archetype Manufacturing. These are actually a Kruesi Originals series riser right here, nice and short, fully adjustable. And I didn't do any of that and just started riding, and the bolts backed out because they were just loose and no Loctite. And I probably could have smoked myself, especially in that big nose diver I took out there. Just imagine if I came down and handlebars just blew off on me. I could have saved it. Alright, so we just go like that. And right there. And then we'll bolt her back together.
Well, on the adventure, the fitting worked its way onto my exhaust, so it melted that. That's cool. But I think I'm just gonna route the overflow to the top of this guy, and then when it goes into the overflow, it's just gonna drain into the atmosphere like it would anyway if it got too full.
Plug that with something? The hole in the bottom?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we could. We could plastic weld it shut.
Just get a bolt that's kind of tight and thread a fucking bolt into it.
All right. Yeah.
Get that bolt fucking hot. Get that bolt hot and thread it in there, and it'll melt itself right in place and be a nice plug.
Yeah, and then I'll just run this factory overflow to that, and then if the overflow gets too full, it'll have nowhere to go.
It'll blow the cap off, and then you'll know. So Harley, it doesn't really need fluid. I mean, I ran mine with no fluid for a whole week in Sturgis. That was a lot of fun. I'm gonna say it was. It was treacherous. It was a lot of fun. My front end is too tall on this thing, and it's too stiff, so it's booting me. It's like I got really good rear suspension and mediocre. I got good front suspension, but it's not set up properly. I really need to take some compression out of the front, which I really could do that pretty fast.
I will say it feels good on like trails, like when we were doing that little trail with Mark right now.
Yeah.
That feels really good. The hill climb felt really good on that.
Yeah.
Jumping doesn't feel the best, and that like trial stuff, no way. I had no business out there, no way.
The way that my front end went.
Yeah. I saw that.
I thought I was dead.
I saw that and was like, nah, I'm not hitting that.
I thought for sure I was toast, dude.
But
I'm going to try my handlebar setup and see if I like that a little better. And if it doesn't quite cut it, I think I'm going to lower the front just a little bit, just so I can get over the front end just a little bit. I feel like I'm a little too chopper right now, and it's kind of freaking me out riding off-road like that. Nowaskey. Does it just run and ride like a normal bike?
It's got a recluse, so you don't need to pull in the clutch. Might be in gear, so remember that if they have a recluse, if it's in gear and you hit the throttle, it's gonna go.
Oh yeah, it is. Holy shit.
I see some Sportsters in the future for old Kruesi over here.
That one's so like perfect. Dude.
No,
It, like, holds
worked on it.
It felt awesome. Like I can control it in the air. The suspension works good. It feels light. I feel like I'm on a mountain bike.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm on a dirt bike. Not as powerful as the Nightster. You gotta like give her a little more pepper, but yeah, it's
Jump
ripped.
nice?
Huh?
Does it jump nice?
Oh yeah, dude. Like I can move it in the air.
Yeah.
Like you can just pop it and move it like a mountain bike. It feels
Yeah.
good. I might hit it one more time. I can clear that little double back there, that tabletop. You want to try the track here?
Yeah.
It's in gear. Just give it gas. Feels like I'm jumping a mountain bike. Like it just. I cleared that tabletop over there just like real easy. Just sits right over it. It's so nice. Oh! Look at a little case. Got caught a case right there.
Well, I hit the smallest one in the compound on the Sporty, dude.
I wouldn't say the smallest. That was pretty good. It's a pretty solid double. That was like a 15-foot double there.
Definitely, but definitely the smallest one here.
Oh yeah.
Like the most doable one here. I'm not Tyler, I'm not Mark, I'm not any of those dudes.
He's Trent.
I'm Trent.
Oh, here we are. Things have changed. We were riding motorcycles and playing a game of bike, but we were getting our asses handed to us by Marcus over here.
Yep.
So we switched things up and we were on the pedal assist mountain bikes, long travel. We're gonna ride this track a bit, maybe do a little more game of bike in some different scenarios.
Little nice challenges.
Yeah, a couple challenges. I think I'd like to go challenge 1, back up the hill climb again.
Yeah, that would be
Mountain
sick.
bikes would be fun. It never looks as big on the camera. That is pretty steep and quick. It's not huge, but it's steep and quick.
Very steep. And pedaling up it, it's gonna be a challenge. So let's start there. Yeah, maybe get it running from back here and just bomb it.
Yeah, bomb up and over.
Yeah, just drop in.
Where's the line? Right
Right
here.
here. Got this. Ready?
Yeah.
Look up where you're going. Look where you're going. Yes. Yes. If you could come down.
Oh yeah.
Did that without it. I don't have any letters. I did everything. It was ugly, but I did it.
Did you?
No, the wood's the log.
I made it over the log.
You did?
Yeah.
Not first try.
Well, not first try. True. So we go B. Yeah, you made it up that. So, I mean, we could count that.
That's what I was saying. I'll just take that later because I didn't do it first try.
All right, B's, B, B, and bye.
That.
I think we can probably do everything here on a mountain bike.
I think I'm gonna have a hard time with that log, the 3 log guy, getting up and over, and then
Low gear, smack it and donkey kick up onto it, and then charge. You have to charge it hard.
yeah, the bottom bracket height on these is what scares me.
Oh, that is
Because they're
pretty
low.
shitty.
Yeah, they're
I'm
low.
thinking about hitting it the other direction.
The other direction, definitely, yeah.
Just skeeting across it and then
Yeah.
like manualing off the logs.
Yeah.
So we might have lost Mark. He might be out of gas.
Might be dead.
Might have died.
Rest in peace.
But we're back on his enduro-cross track, and we're gonna try some real serious obstacles and keep this game of bike going. So I think first one should be the logs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Holy sh!
yeah. Yeah. I had to push that super hard and I caught my ass with the back tire, but I think that counts. Did I make it? Challenge number 2. You gotta bump the log.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So you come up, you can just use that other one, just kind of like just pop it, whoop, and come over it.
I don't think I got that.
You got it. You just gotta hit it with your front tire a little bit and then just treat it like a jump from there on out and do it kind of slow.
I'm not good at that.
Let's see, you gotta do it. Boy, it looks a lot bigger.
Yeah, dude.
I got that. I got it. Oh!
That was gnarly.
That was hard.
Yeah.
It's doable, like it's more of a pedal over it, I think. Like if you did like a pedal pump over it.
Yeah.
I think I got that. I think I got that. I just don't want to get my tires stuck in between them.
Like in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like go off the side, which is pretty gnarly, but
Like you gotta pick one.
I think I got that. I had to slow down on top. Woo! I think I can jump it. You think you could jump it?
Yeah.
I think I could jump it. Maybe
Yeah, hitting it didn't seem. I want to try jumping that one first.
that one is like super sharp on the other side. That one
Yeah.
would probably overboot you really hard. This one at least has some landing.
Fair.
I think, man, you end up in them logs right there. I'd be cutting up logs for the winter. All right, well, I say we try it. Might as well. We're here.
Not fast enough. I don't know. You gotta be moving fast.
Ah! No.
You gotta go fast.
Yeah. Did I get it?
Yeah.
Clear it?
That was sick as fuck.
That little thing was so much more intimidating than all the big stuff that we just did.
That's not. I don't think that's little.
No?
No, I think that's sketchier than all the other shit we were doing.
It was really easy once I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this just put me right
Right up over it.
It didn't even feel like I left the ground. It felt like I rolled over the tire. Just come straight through there where I did and just ride over it.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way out of the sun. Oh no, you can't see shit rolling up to it.
Once you
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, come on. Yeah! Whoa!
Grabbed a lot of back brake. Try to clean that up.
Instead of going into the tire, use that log. Look at that front log and pop it with your front tire, and you want to go up off the log.
Up off a log.
I think we're smoked. We also still have to load our trailer, fill all the water tanks and all that stuff to get ready to go over to Loretta Lynn's for TMMR. And we got to get there tonight, set up our camp, set up everything. And it's like, hey, what time do you think it is? 7, 6? 6-ish probably. 6-ish at night. So we're going to go do that. First of all, we got to go find Mark's body so we can bury him. But other than that, this is Kruesi Originals. We've been at the Rusty Butcher compound. Big thank you to Mark for having us out here. All the hospitality of just...
You're the man.
Probably the most amazing place I've ever been in my life. This dude is absolutely living the dream. Check out rustybutcher.com. He's been a homie for a long time. Super dope to have us out. Super dope. We're going to come back for sure. And probably do a lot more stuff with Mark. So like, subscribe, ring that bell. And don't forget to join our YouTube membership so you can watch all this stuff early. And it helps us out to be able to do all this stuff because it's expensive. We pay for it ourselves.
We also got a glove restock in too if you want to do all this rad shit and protect your hands. KruesiOriginals.com. We got the Del Fuegos. He's got the Del Fuegos and the classics.
Protect your neck.
Peace.